Picture me this. You just came home from a long day of, well, whatever you were doing earlier that day, and now you just want to sit down, play a game, and relax. But what do you play? There's a lot of games that you're into, but only in certain situations sometimes. You're not the biggest fan of playing Minecraft as a comfort game, same goes with Pokemon, and your only option left is some kind of game on Roblox, but there's a lot of games on the platform. So, what do you want to play as a comfort game?
Well, let me tell you about my comfort Roblox game. This video is not sponsored. This is just me rambling about one of my new favorite Roblox games of all time, Claws in Suits.
This game is so fun and yet so chill at the same time. The premise is simple. You work for a group of anthropomorphic cats in a criminal business known as Matthias Corp. Dari, Larry, Timmy, and Dimmy. And your only job is to steal stuff from various locations. The more stuff you steal, the more XP you earn, and the more money you make. With that money, you can either upgrade your skills through Dimmy, purchase a cosmetic from Larry, or unlock a new location with Timmy. Dari, on the other hand, gives you quests, and once you complete those quests, you get extra money and extra XP. There are both daily and weekly quests.
The primary goal of this game, which is shown in the game's description, is just to reach level 1000 and become a legendary thief. It's gonna take a lot of time, but it's still fun in my opinion. Usually, I hate it when you have to grind a lot in video games, namely in Pokemon, because after not too long, for me at least, it tends to get boring, repetitive, and especially slow. But in Claws in Suits, with every single upgrade that you make for yourself, you actually get better at playing the game, even in the older maps.
See, in Claws in Suits, there are 5 stats that you can upgrade. Strength, range, swing speed, walking speed, and jump power. Strength increases the size of items that you can break, and larger items you'll do more XP. Range is pretty simple, it's how far away you can reach items. Swinging speed is self-explanatory, it's how quickly you swing your weapon. The quicker you can swing your weapon, the quicker you can grab items. Walking speed is obvious, and then jump power is how high you can jump.
The customizations that you can get from Larry don't really impact gameplay that much. They're honestly mostly just for flair. You can get emotes, skins for your weapon, special auras for when you're the MVP in a match, and different fonts and auras for your name tag. But actually, now that I've thought about it for a second, emotes can actually sometimes be a bit important, because if you emote in the area of the lobby where Larry is, you can farm for money while you're AFK.
Meanwhile, the various maps that you can unlock all have different items, but that doesn't mean that the newer maps are immediately the better ones to nab items from. The newer maps are going to have larger items, and you might not be even close to nabbing most of those items, but that's okay, because even if you want to grind on the older maps, that works out. Because, depending on your stat upgrades and the items that are in each map, sometimes you can actually get more money and more XP from the older maps.
To give an example, I'm currently at level 141 and I have the first 6 maps unlocked. But I actually like to grind on either the 3rd map of the game, Disaster Hotel, or the 1st map, Row Market. Now, I've kind of been holding off on the whole stealing part, so with that being said, what can you steal? F***ing everything! Take, for example, Disaster Hotel. Now you might think to yourself for a second, oh, there's probably just gonna be a bunch of stuff in the hotel that I need to grab. No, you steal the f***ing building itself.
This game is beautifully crafted in its gameplay. As for your primary setting, that being the lobby, I love it. It really does kind of feel like a place where a criminal organization such as Matthias Corp would hang out. There's a live band, billiards tables where you can find Larry, a bar where Dari's at, a little wall where the devs show some of their fan art, and there's even a tiny cat wrestling ring where players can bet on which of these 2 cats will win.
This game is just so fun and it looks amazing, and the craziest part is, with everything that I've described to you so far, this game is still in its beta. Yeah, this isn't even the full game. I cannot wait for more to come out about this game, and I am so excited. Thanks for listening to my rambling. I hope it didn't come off as cringe or anything. If you're genuinely interested in my content and maybe want to see more, consider subscribing and maybe turn on notifications so that you don't miss when I post again. With that being said, I hope you all have a great rest of your week, fellow monsters. And remember, live life strong, keep roaring, and stay heart healthy. Peace out!